people? What's up? What up, people? What's up? It's me, El Teddy 27, back again this week, Angry Teacher Chronicles, and we are here for our weekly review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I almost said New York. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 8, Episode 11. Let's get to it. Let me switch around my hat because I feel like y'all can't see me with all of the lighting and stuff I got going on. But I'm here. Here we go. All right, y'all. So we start off this episode with them at the everybody's on their way to Trinidad for the trip and whatnot. Um it just wasn't a whole lot going on. Except for what's the Tokyo is back in that ugly ass pink wig in the confessional, and I just can't. Whenever her big ass rolls out this pink fucking this fucking pink ass wig, I just can't focus. I really cannot focus, and it bothers my spirit and upsets my soul. Whatever. So Scrappy and Bambi lost their luggage. And my question is Atlanta Hartsfield Airport is, if I'm not mistaken, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that they are the busiest, or if not the busiest, one of the busiest airports in all of these yet to be United States of America. And this is not the first time. Like, didn't we have this same situation in one of the episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta when they went to Tokyo or something and left from Atlanta Hartsfield Airport and they lost or misplaced Marlo's luggage or something? Now we got another reality show and you're misplacing other people's show. And I'm not saying that Marlo and or Scrappy and Bambi are more important than anybody else, but this is negative publicity for you and your airport if y'all around here losing people's luggage routinely all the damn time. I'm just saying Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. I mean, I just inquiring minds want to know what the fuck y'all got going on down there, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Anyway, so they get to the, and let me start by saying there wasn't a whole lot in this episode. Like, I'm gonna try to do the best I can to navigate through this episode, but it really wasn't a whole lot. So whatever, just bear have that in mind. Bear in mind that just wasn't a lot. So Carly has this like elaborate itinerary for them to do because all of a sudden she's straight up out of Trinidad, born and raised Trinidad blood running through her veins, and ain't nobody more Trinidaddy than her. Girl, fall the fuck. Girl, it was almost a fall the fuck back moment, but it wasn't because our fall the fuck back moment comes a bit later. But I was tempted to say fall the fuck back. To Carly. If I had to title this episode anything, it would just be questions. Because I just had a whole lot of goddamn questions in this episode. I already started off with the question about why the fuck are y'all routinely losing and misplacing people's luggage at Atlanta Hartsfield Airport? Why the fuck is goddamn Tokyo still wearing that ugly ass, not ugly ass, but ugly ass? Because I'm from Miami and we don't say ugly ass. We say ugly ass. Why are you still wearing that ugly ass pink wig, fucking Tokyo? And I just had questions all through this episode. Anyway, she has this elaborate itinerary because all of a sudden now she's the fucking tour guide for Trinidad and she's fuck. Carly, I just can't. I really truthfully am at my wits end with Carly. And I'm looking down, y'all, because I clearly forgot to bring um my drink or something to drink on and drink with. And I'm tempted to get up and get it. I'm gonna get up and get it. Y'all give me a moment. Cause y'all know I can't make it through an episode. I cannot make it through these reviews without having something to drink. Y'all give me a quick moment, okay? Okay. Okay. And we're back. All right. That's better. I feel better about this now. Mm-hmm. So good. All right. So let's keep going. All right. So then when they get to the hotel, they start to talk about the rooms and whatnot, and then the hotel lady, I don't know if she was the concierge or the front desk lady or whoever, but she was saying that one of them would be lucky enough because they came with Carly, whatever, or Tokyo or whoever the fuck they came with, to be upgraded to a suite. Now, I would venture to say that I don't have a whole lot of money. I'm a teacher. And these people make a lot more money than I do from Mona and what she's paying them through this show and through all their other regular or usual avocations that they have. I would venture to say they make more money. When my monkey ass travels, I always get at least a junior suite. I'm not saying I be over here rolling like I'm living large with a presidential suite, but I routinely have a junior suite at least. Okay? These motherfuckers rolling here in raggedy ass regular rooms where you don't even have enough room to fart in. And my little ass, no, I don't like being in a regular room because that shit is way too small. Like I think when I look at, I think they showed Jock and Kendra them in their room. Somebody they showed in their room, and that shit was real small and real regular. And if I don't travel in regular rooms, why the fuck are they traveling in regular rooms? I'm just saying, Mona, you could have paid for a little more than that. Regular ass ain't even whatever. So Tokyo was in her feelings because she thought that she should have got the suite, and she's probably right because the bitch is big as hell, and she needs a bigger room so that she can get them rolls through there. I mean, she's a big girl. I'm trying to figure out how she made it in them because looking at the size of those regular rooms, and Tokyo got a little bit of change. She should have easily been able to say, go ahead and upgrade me to this. I'll pay for my own upgrade to the suite. Because she got a little bit of, she ain't no broke girl. I'm just saying. Who am I? Like I said, I just have questions. I mean, shouldn't they all have been in suites? I just have questions. Questions have arisen. Anyway, I mean, those were some regular ass struggle. I mean, there were some regular ass struggle rooms, but whatever. So then you had messy ass Rashida when they got in her room, gonna blurt out talking about some. Oh, I've been watching Mimi and I know what to do with shower rods or whatever. So my next question was, what, you don't have shower rods in your own goddamn house? Like, how the fuck is your? Oh, well, maybe she has the little glass door thing. I guess. I don't know. I guess now that I think about that, but when I watched it, I was thinking like you don't have shower rods in your house, but maybe they have the kind of shower where it's like the door or whatnot. I don't know. But she claimed that she watched Mimi and now she know what to do with shower rods. Girl, fall back. You're so fucking messy. You are so messy, Rashida. But whatever. Then we got Jock. He sneaks into Kirk and Rashida's room and he talks to them about wanting to propose to Kendra. Thank God Rashida talked some sense into him and said, no, this is not the time nor the place with which to do that because Carly is here with her brand of fuckery and all of the drama that's been involved with all of the people that are here for this trip. It might not be the best look for you to do it here, and I'm hoping that he listens to her. Rashida then goes and talks to Carly, and she asked her how she's doing, how with her fiance Arkansas Flo Mo Bobo Though Go Roll Your Boat are doing, and she says that everything's okay, but she misses him, and then oh dear God, then she has the nerve to talk about some she needed something to suck on. I told y'all I'm just so exhausted. Like Carly is tiring. She is tiring. Okay, like I imagine. I mean, scratch that. I want Carly to have something to suck on because that way she can't be talking. That way, I am not obligated to have to listen to her or deal with her because she'll be preoccupied with smoking a skin cigar. Okay? Whatever, Carly. Lord. Then they show the gutter snipe right up out the hood at the studio. Shay Mack shows up. Her boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever he is today, made man. I don't know what he made of, but whatever. He got shot. And they call her. She wants to go to the hospital. She doesn't want her daughter to go. And then she asks the gutter snipe of all people to keep her child. Here's my next question. Why the fuck are you asking the gutter snipe to do anything with a child? That bitch can't even take care of her own goddamn kids. I mean, let's just think about this. That bitch got like 48 kids, and not one of those 48 kids that the gutter snipe has is even in her custody. Is the derivative or whatever his name is, derivation, is he even still in her custody, or is he still just visiting her or whatever? That bitch, you see the bitch was like, oh, do I even know how to change the diaper? That bitch don't know nothing about no children. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Whatever. I was just like, whatever. I mean, she don't even, she can't, I can't even get it out. Let me move on. Then everybody goes to dinner in Trinidad. Carly apologizes for throwing a shoe at Kendra and Bambi. And then Carly and Shekinah, aka the turd, because I told y'all that bitch looked like a giant turd, get into this whole shouting match. And I have no earthly idea why. Why they're yelling, what they're yelling about, how it even got started. Then Tokyo gets into the argument. It was just pointless. It was just a staged, supposedly made for television argument, but it didn't even go over well. Like, these people are not even great actors at arguing. I mean, you should at least be able to fake a good argument. These hookers could not even fake a good argument. And Mona Scott Young, let me help you out, dear one, sweetheart, boo boo, doll baby. If you are going to get these low budget people on your show, at least have them have some resemblance of acting chops, okay? This was not good acting today, Mona. Not good at all. I mean, y'all can't even fake a good fucking argument. Anyway, Shekinah mentions Pooh. Carly then plays the little recording of Pooh's husband saying that he ain't do it. We talked about that on last week's review. You can go back and check out last week's review and see our commentary on that. Um, and that was that. I just really couldn't care because I couldn't just y'all know I be having these moments and I just could not. I was like Jocelyn having a baby. I cannot. I mean, anyway, Scrappy and Bambi then talk about them not having sex. Scrappy then wants to drink Bambi's breast milk. Breast milk. Moment of self disclosure. I am here now and always have been here for me some Scrappy. Sorry. Judge me if you want to. Whatever. I know that I have been thoroughly adjudicated by you people watching, and that's okay. Y'all judged me last week when I talked about Pooh and her husband. Go watch that. I'm not going to even tell y'all what I said. You just need to go watch that review from last week. And you all are adjudicating me now. Yes, I have been thoroughly judged at me saying, I'm trying to tell you, I'm here for Scrappy. Have always been here for Scrappy. It's something about him. I know what it is. It's the eyes. I always liked his eyes. Some about his eyes just really just do it for me. But anyway, moving on. I don't know that I'm here for watching him suck her breast milk, but I might be though, because it's scrappy and that might kind of turn me on a little bit. I don't know. Then Kirk and Rashida talk about their sex life, and I'm not here for that. I want no parts of the awful mental pictures that are now scorched in my retinas and in all parts of my brain. Thinking about Kirk Frost having sex. I don't want to think about it. Let's keep moving. Moving on. Quickly move on. We're going to the gun violence event. God. With Scrap Sierra's having this violence gun violence event or whatever. Scrap comes because I guess that's the new storyline and plot line that Scrap is liking Sierra and wants something to do with her. Sierra is just not a cute girl to me. I've talked about this over and over. Y'all can argue with me. I don't care. She's just not cute to me. But whatever. She's probably easy, I venture to guess. So I guess go ahead, Scrappy. No, not Scrappy, but Scrap. De Leon. Then the gutter snipe comes through. And then the gutter snipe, as is customary, was ceremoniously involved with our fall the fuck back moment. Our hashtag FTFB moment. And our fall the fuck back moment was this bitch had the audacity to come into this scene, and now she's wanting to cock block. So now she had this whole back and forth with Sierra and Scrap about how, oh, you. I don't even remember the gist of everything that she said, but just know that she was basically trying to stop Sierra from getting some parts of what Scrap got going on. And it's probably very well documented at this juncture that Scrap De Leon has a whole lot going on down there, which is why everybody wants a piece of what he got going on. Yes, he has the double dick. And that bitch had the nerve to come over there trying to cock block against Sierra and get Sierra to get Scrap to feel some type of way. You know, oh, y'all on a date? Oh, what y'all got going on? Girl, fall the fuck back. You just mad. Let me shut up. Cause I can't even say she mad because she can't get no dick. Cause obviously she gets a lot of dick. Cause that bitch got like 48 kids. So I can't even be mad about that. But I am mad that she tries to stop what Sierra got going on. I mean, I ain't mad at Sierra because I want a little piece of what Scrap De Leon got going on too. Not that I want to be with him or anything like that, but just make my head hit the headboard a few times or another, you know, a good romp in the hay, and call it a day. Girl, stop cock blocking. And that, my friends, was our fall the fuck back moment. Because I was all about some fall the fuck back, bitch. Take it back, hoe. Run it back, bitch. Y'all know I don't like that bitch, the gutter snipe. And she always gives me my fall the fuck back moment. Let's move on. Sierra and the gutter snipe then discussed the meeting with Spice. I did not care. With Spice in Tokyo, I really didn't care. And then they talk about what's going on with Sierra and Scrap, and she claims that she's celibate, and I'm not buying it. Bitch, if you celibate, I buy a bit. If you celibate, I will buy a bit. That's the only celibate we got going on. Cause bitch, you ain't celibate nowhere. I venture to tell you BK is still running up in her. True. Anyway, on to the next one. Kirk, Scrap, and Jock go walk through the wilderness, the jungle, wherever they are. Scrappy is complaining about not having sex. And let me just say, women of America, when you got a man who is currently being faithful to you, doing all he can to stay in the pocket and not venture out, what you probably should not be doing is having him openly and outwardly complaining about not getting sex. Because when he gets to the point where he's open and out about him being disturbed by not having sex, that would venture to tell me that he's ready to go and find sex somewhere else if you ain't giving it to him. And then you're going to be on all of your feelings because you're going to be like, oh, you cheated on me. I'm just saying, men have needs. I'm just trying to tell you what I know. I ain't saying this all the way right, but I'm just telling you these things happen. And I'm trying to help you avoid situations. I mean, Scrappy, I told y'all how I feel about Scrappy. Scrappy does have a bit of sex appeal. I mean, I met Scrappy before in my hometown of Miami. In Miami. We actually were sitting at a bar at the um, Chili's right there on 441 and 199th. If you're from Miami, you know what I'm talking about. He was there at the bar. I sat right next to him. Or did I was I there? I think I was there first, and he came and sat next to me, and we talked and chatted, and I was like, yeah, he was oozing a whole lot of sex appeal. I was like, ooh, this was maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. Anyway, I was here for it. So sexy. Then we had Shay Mack and Scrap. They met up to talk. I really didn't care. This entire conversation was a waste of energy, and I'm not gonna waste y'all time with this foolery. Whatever. Then they were back in Trinidad eating. Mimi shows up, tell them, "Oh, I have a guest," and out pops out Pooh at all of her fuckery, and Pooh came with Pooh all over the sheets that she came, and because Mimi was like, "Oh, y'all need to reconcile," and all of this, that, and the third. Carly was like, "No," because Carly had already played for them the little recording, so she felt like, "Oh, I got my receipts." Pooh was not here for it. Pooh said, "Girl, I'm not here for you. If that's what makes you sleep at night, girl, go ahead." Then Pooh ceremoniously whips out the poo that was on the sheets that cost $750 and threw it on the table. She then throws out all of these diapers, said, "You need diapers for your loose ass bowels that you got going on." Then has the audacity to tell Jock, you know what I'm talking about. You know she like to get fucked in the ass. And Jock is sitting there like, well, she kind of does like to get fucked in the ass. And bitch, I died. Bitch, I died 3 deaths when Jock did that. Because the way Jock was looking like, yeah. It was like he was confirming that not only does she like to get fucked in the ass, but he was also probably confirming that that bitch like to paint the kids. That they call her Rembrandt and Picasso in her spare time. I'm just saying, get your life together, Carly, okay? Invest in a little, fleet, an enema bottle, some honey. I mean, they make all kinds of stuff. You got Pure for men. They even got Pure for women now. Clean up them bowels, honey. Be ready to take it if you're gonna be taking it in the ass all the time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um. Anyway, then all of a sudden, Tokyo was trying to jump into the fight, which I don't understand. And here was my last question of the night. Why the fuck was I mean, why the fuck was she trying to fight Pooh, but laughing at the same time? And why the fuck was she even trying to fight Pooh in the? This ain't have nothing to do with her. But it goes back to the horrible acting that Tokyo often does. If you that upset and this bitch that made you that mad that you ready to throw chairs and shit, why are you smiling and laughing at the same time that you trying to throw stuff? You're not believable. Go back and watch the end of this episode and tell me when you look at Tokyo, you don't see this bitch over here laughing and smiling while she's supposedly so upset that she's throwing chairs and shit. Girl, get your damn life. I mean, I don't even understand why she was even trying to fight to begin with, because this ain't have nothing to do with her. And whatever. That was Love and Hip Hop, Season 8, Episode 11. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 8, Episode 11. This was a pointless episode. Hopefully, next week's episode is much better. That's all I got for y'all people. Mm. We'll see y'all back here next week. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.